If he was God, he should know. How come he doesn't know?
He's a human, so...
Yeah, but he was at the same time God. Look, if you are God and human at the same time, which takes precedence?
He can choose to not know these things.
Is it possible?
I think it's possible.
Okay, let me give an example how you might consider this kind of food. Suppose I ask this gentleman name. What's your name? Hamza. I know his name now. Suppose I don't forget. His name is Hamza, I know. Is it possible for me then not to know his name when I know his name and I don't forget?
I think you're a human being, so...
No, if I have a quality. Now, suppose now God knows his name, Hamza, and he's all knowledgeable of the past, present and future. He knows the future and he doesn't forget. Is it possible for God to restrict his knowledge and not know his name while he's all knowledgeable of the future?
Yeah.
How?
I think because God is almighty.
No, he is all knowledgeable of the future. So how is he going to not know his name when he knows his name now and in the future?
Well, Jesus as a little child.
We're talking about a being that is God and
I
restricts himself. I am questioning the idea of God restricting his qualities. God has some essential qualities. You cannot have restriction in them. Like God's life. Can God put a restriction in his life and he no longer alive anymore from tomorrow? Can he do that?
I believe that God sent Jesus.
No, God the Father, if he wants to say, tomorrow I'm no longer going to be alive, that's it for me. Can he do that?
There are things that God cannot do.
So,
which doesn't limit his power.
Excellent. Precisely. If something that goes against God's nature, then this is something that is not meaningful for even God for doing anything. Like God's knowledge, God's life, and so on. So you, as a Christian, have been told that God restricted himself in Philippians. He made himself nothing, and one of them is knowledge. But God, to restrict his knowledge while he's all knowledgeable, makes no sense. If you're all knowledgeable, it means you're 0% ignorant at all times. So you can never be ignorant for 33 years, or 3 years, or whatever. You can never be. Because all knowledgeable includes all the time, past, present, and future. That's how you're all knowledgeable. Then there is no room for even for 1 minute where you can be ignorant of. So the idea that in Christianity God restricts his knowledge and becomes less than all knowledgeable is incoherent. That's why I asked you, does it make sense to you belief?